Stranger Things Season 4 went back to the basics. Now, if you're new to this channel, I do reviews a little bit different here. I just be rambling, bro. I do not have a script. I just be going off the top of the head, bro. But this season of Stranger Things was really good. While I was reacting to it, I was going crazy saying that it's my favorite season out of all of them. They can't top this. Okay, I'm saying it now. Season 2, Season 3, Season 1, Season 4. You can't top this season, bro. Now that I've had a chance to sit down on it, bro, I do not feel like that at all. But I think it is the second best season of all of them. This season uses a lot of tropes from the different seasons, but just improves upon them. First thing I want to get into is how good these characters and these actors are. When I say that Stranger Things cast is one of the strongest casts ever, I mean it, bro. Whether it be the original castmates or even the new cast that they bring in every season, everybody delivers, bro. Robin got here in season 3. She wasn't even in 2 seasons of the show, and it just felt so natural how they integrated her into season 3 and 4. I feel like there could be a spin-off show of any one of these characters and people would not be mad. People would watch that show, bro. Imagine a Dustin and Steve spinoff, bro. Everybody would want to see that. And everybody would want to see a Steve and Robin spinoff, bro. Another character I want to talk about is Max. Max got a really big role this season and even one of the best episodes in the whole show. I'm glad they paid attention to her character because I feel like I wasn't invested as much as I should be, and now that I am, her death scene was amazing and it really was heartfelt. Like, I was really sad, bruh. And with her comes Lucas. Lucas really stood out this season, especially in that last episode. When Vecna took over his body and he starts going in on Max, like, do you wanted Billy to die? Are you gonna think that about me? Like, I knew it wasn't Lucas, I knew it was Vecna, but Caleb McLaughlin's performance in that scene alone solidified him as one of my favorite actors on this show. Also, when Max died and he screams, "Erica, help," apparently that was improvised, but I'm glad they kept that in there, bruh. 2 other characters I have to get into is the new additions to this show. Vecna, Henry Creel, amazing addition to this cast. Jamie Campbell, amazing performance. The twist was so unexpected, I did not see it coming at all. I'm gonna be honest, I did not see that coming. I knew he was like creepy in the background, but it was just amazing to see a villain with dialogue in this show. We never really got to see it. Yes, in season 2, the Mind Flayer talked through Will, and Billy was kind of the villain in season 3, but like, we have an actual concrete villain from the Upside Down that speaks now, and Vecna was the perfect villain. While his backstory wasn't as strong as some people like, I still enjoyed it thoroughly. And another character that's new, Eddie. R.I.P. R.I.P. That's the first thing I gotta say. R.I.P. bruh. This man Eddie was introduced and I was annoyed by him. I did not see myself liking him, and I think that was the whole point of his introduction. If you were in school with this kid, you probably wouldn't be friends with him. You might even be making fun of him, but once you got to know him, you saw why Eddie was a A1 character. That's why you always have to give it to the Duffer Brothers. They're gonna make you like a character, but no matter what. What this season does with the characters is what they do every season, which is pair them up into little, they basically split up the team. While I've loved that for the first 4 seasons, this next season, they're all together and they should be together for most of the season because they see the threat. Like, they know what the threat is right now. So I feel like if they split them up again, it wouldn't make sense. And while they've done it every season, you don't have to follow the same formula every season. I would like to see these characters together. We've never seen it before, more than like the last 2 episodes of a season. And now that I said that they follow a formula, I feel like that's something I have to talk about. Now, a big critique of this show that I've been seeing is that it follows this formula. There's even a whole chart of what every season looks like. I feel like if you look at it at face value, this is something that you should agree with, but if you're saying every season of Stranger Things is the same, I just don't see it, bruh. While I do agree they use a lot of the same tropes, and I do hope that they move from some of these in season 5, it doesn't take away from my enjoyment of the show. Like, I still enjoy it thoroughly. Literally, the only really big issue I had with this season was that there were some storylines that I cared about way more than others. In particular, the Russia thing, I was not immersed in that as much as they wanted me to be. I did not really care. Like, I love Hopper as a character, but like, it lasted the whole season and I was just like, it kind of dragged. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, the Russia thing just wasn't it, bro. Like, even in my reactions, you see me edit out a lot of it because it was just like, I didn't have a connection to it. I feel like everything in Hawkins just was so much more interesting. Whether it be all the kids trying to figure out what's happening, which is something I'll get to in a little bit. Also, even Steve Rogers looking for Lucas and Eddie the whole season. If you don't know who Steve Rogers is, he's Jason. I called him Steve Rogers, bro. But yeah, even him, I was very interested in where that was going, and I'm happy where it went, bro. He really almost messed up the whole entire season. Also, the Mike, Will, Jonathan, and Argyle situation, I was not a big fan of. It was good, but again, I just cared about what was going on in Hawkins more than what was going on with them. And what was going on with Eleven. I did like the 11 storyline. It made me know more about her backstory that I didn't even think I was gonna ever get. So I appreciate that. But yeah, one thing I have to say is this season, we were really thrown for a loop. We did not know what was going on at all. And I feel like that's something that they went back to season 1, why everybody liked this show. We were figuring out what was happening with the characters, and they did that again perfectly with this show. And the reveal at the end was truly shocking, bro. This man 1 was really 3 different characters, and we didn't know it at all. That's something that I feel like nobody was expecting. Now, another critique I've seen is the no dying. It is kind of crazy how we've gone through 4 seasons of the show, and nobody on the main cast has really died besides the new character that they introduce every year. Now, while people want to kill these characters, I just talked about how good these characters are. But I don't know if I'm just willing to let them die, bro. I don't want to see these characters die. Now, in season 5, I think they will do it. I think they will pull the trigger and kill one of these characters. I don't know if Max is dead. I don't think she is. Like, they didn't kill Hopper. They haven't killed anybody. Like, that is a good critique. They said that they don't want to. They say that it's not in the Stranger Things way. I mean, you guys write the show. Like, you guys can change the Stranger Things way at any time. Another thing I enjoyed about this season was the ending. The ending has me more hyped for a new Stranger Things season more than I've ever been before. Seeing that there has been a crack in the earth and that the Upside Down is literally merging with Hawkins is something that I never thought I'd see before, and something that I'm legitimately excited to see in the next season. Hopefully they deliver. I think they will. They still haven't missed, in my opinion. I think all seasons are solid. People say they don't like season 2 and 3 that much. If season 1 wasn't as good as it was, people wouldn't have that problem. It's just that they set the bar so high. All in all, I'm excited for the new season. I think this last season was the second best season in all of the show. They somehow keep delivering, like literally it's season 4 and they're still delivering amazing seasons, bro. How is this possible? Somebody need to check the Duffer Brothers veins, bro. They do not miss. They got ice in their veins right now. I genuinely believe once this show is done, this is going to be in the conversation for one of the GOATs. I'm not saying it's the best show of all time, but we have to have the conversation where it's ranked, bro, because how are they doing this? They just delivered a 2-hour and 30-minute finale that was impeccable, bro. How are they doing this? And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, here's a video just like it.